Let me tell you about the time that one of my former coworkers helped put my life in danger and I had to call the police. So when I was in college, I worked for a retail business. After a few months of working there, I was working the opening shift and I answered the phone. And it was an older gentleman telling me how excited he was to talk to me. And he went on to say very explicit, inappropriate things to me. I hung up the phone, and about an hour later, he called back and apologized, but then continued to go on and tell me things that he wanted to do to my body, with his body. You catch my drift. So this goes on for a couple years while I'm working there. He would call. If I answered the phone, he would try to say as much as he could of inappropriate uncomfortableness before I would hang up the phone. I called the police, and the police said they wouldn't do anything because he wasn't threatening my life. All my coworkers were aware of the situation, and it got to the point where I didn't want to work any shifts like opening or closing where I would be alone and risk this weirdo coming in because I didn't know what he would do. So after a couple years of working there, I leave and get a new job. A few months after leaving, I'm at home one night and the phone rings. And you never guess who it was. Mr. Creepy Stalker. I am freaked out. I hang up the phone. Of course, he calls back and tells me not only does he have my phone number, but he also has my home address now. I call the police, but the police say there's nothing they can do because, again, he's not threatening my life. But I could call back if he does start to threaten my life. I mean, my mind is going crazy, right? And then I'm like, how the heck did he get my home address and phone number? Come to find out, he ends up being so desperate to talk with me and find me that he concocts a plan. And he calls the store and pretends he's corporate and says that he needs my contact information to mail me something. And of course, they give him my phone number and address. To this day, I'll still think about the situation and how crazy it was and how I never found out who the man even was. It's crazy.